Hello lovelies, welcome back once again to my channel. This is Masof here, and it's always pleasant to have you here. So I'm happy to come back with another delicious recipe, and I will be sharing step by step on how to make your own samosa at home. And we are making a spiced samosa wraps. You will love the process. So if you want to know how I made this, please stay with me till the end and let's make this together.
Part of Masof's kitchen. You proud to be part of Masof's kitchen.
In a bowl, I have my all-purpose flour. I'll go ahead and add a little bit of oil and then mix this all together with my spatula before I go ahead using my clean hand to mix this all together. When I'm done mixing my oil into my flour, I'll come in with my all-purpose seasoning, my chili powder, some salt to taste, and dry parsley. I'll go ahead and mix this all together until it is well combined. When that is done, I'll come in with a cup of warm water and then go ahead and mix this all together until everything is well incorporated. I will list all the ingredients and the quantity in the description box below or in the comment section. Don't forget to check it out. Medofo pa sani woni wono ene yeye samosa na sa samosa odofo mesre wa hwe sani me yen pepepe no so na di so pepepe na obenya a nice samosa, right? So now I'll go ahead and knead my dough for just about 5 minutes, and then I'll bring it back into my bowl and then smear some oil on top of it to prevent it from drying up. I will cover up my dough so we can go ahead and start with our filling, okay? Yes. Here are the ingredients I'll be using for our filling, and I'll list it down below. So in my pot, I'll add in just a little bit of oil, and then I'll come in with my minced meat and let this cook for about 10 minutes before I add the next ingredients. If today is the first time stopping by, hello there and welcome. So I'll go ahead and add in my chopped white onion and cook it for about 3 minutes. Then I'll come in with my ginger paste, my garlic paste. I'll add in my curry powder and add my all-purpose seasoning and my homemade jollof spice. I will list all the ingredients in the description. Don't worry about that, okay? So I'll mix this all together until everything is well incorporated, and then I'll come in with my chopped carrots. So you can use any vegetables of your choice, okay? It doesn't have to be the same I'm using. So I'll come in with my fresh chopped parsley and then mix this all together. This is my simple filling for the samosa, but the tasting here will amaze you. We will set it aside for it to cool down as we go ahead and prepare our samosa wraps. So we will bring our dough back onto our working surface, knead it for just about a minute, and then go ahead and cut it into our preferred sizes. So I will be cutting it into 10 parts so I can work with it. So all we have to do is to roll our dough into ball shape, just as I'm doing. Just follow the steps and you get it right, okay? Just like this. Let's do another one and see how it goes. You just fold it like a ball, just like this. So I'll bring this into my bowl and then cover it so it doesn't dry up, because I'll be working on each dough. Homemade is always the best, so try as much as possible to make these things at home, okay? So onto my working surface, I'll add a bit of flour and then bring my dough on it and go ahead and use my rolling pin to roll the dough. This is a very simple procedure and you will get it, okay? So when that is done, I will set it aside and repeat the same process until I'm done with all. Okay, so now we are done with our dough. I'll go ahead and smear some oil. I'm using vegetable oil, okay? You can use any oil of your choice. So I'll smear some oil on my dough and then sprinkle some flour on it. I'm doing this so I can separate the dough from each other when the process is done. Order for the me patcher and say me de anway air fufa me dough you so na fe me de esama guso me wi a metwi ni nyina afra na ansa na ebe wi de yen obehu se na me patcher me wi a mesa yi ni nyina afri so enu nti na me de oil no ene esam na guso se na ebe ya me yi a enye den kra ma me. Since I divided my dough into 10 equal parts, I will be adding 5 doughs on each other, okay? Yes. So this is how it looks like. On the last one, I'll sprinkle some flour on it and then go ahead and roll this dough until it becomes a bit flattened, okay? Just like this. This is what I want to achieve. Yes. And when that is done, we will bring this onto a frying pan on the stove. I had no oil in it. I'll let this cook about 2 minutes on each side and then try to separate my dough from each other. That is why I added the oil and the flour, so it will be very easy when I'm removing it. You see, this is how it should be. We will continue the process until all is done. So I will show you the next step, okay? This is so simple to make. It is not complicated at all. At this point, we are done with all. So I'll use this bowl to help me cut the edges of the dough. Yeah, the outer part of the dough is a bit hard and I don't want it. So I'll just go ahead and use my cutter to cut it to get a clean dough right there. Let me show you how it looks like, okay? Yes. Just look at that. So beautiful samosa wrap. So I'll just use my ruler to aid me cut through my wrap, okay? Yes. If you have good eyes, you can omit the ruler and use your eyes to cut it, okay? So this is what we have achieved here. We have our spiced samosa wraps and it tastes amazing already, okay? So now, to avoid my wraps to get dried up, I'll put it into my wrap and then keep it in my fridge. This can stay in the fridge for about a month. So now let's go ahead and make a glue to seal our samosa. This is just an all-purpose flour and some water. I'll go ahead and mix this all together to get this consistency, right? Just look at that. Now let's go ahead and fold our samosa. You just fold the edges on top of each other and then go ahead and use our flour glue to seal the edges, okay, before we fill in with our delicious filling. This is so simple to make. So now let's go ahead and fill our samosas. Don't overfill it, okay, but be generous. We will now bring our glue on the edges of our samosas and then fold it on each other. Make sure it is well sealed, okay? Nobody wants samosas filled with oil, right? So seal it just like this. Perfectly done. Now let's go ahead and make another one and see how it goes. So now I think you will be perfect after showing these 2 examples, so you can follow it up and make your own at home. At this point too, when you are done sealing the samosas, you can store some in your freezer, so anytime you need it, you just heat up your oil and fry them. It is so simple. Just look at that. So beautifully done. If you have watched me till this far, God bless you. I truly appreciate your support. So now let's go ahead and heat up our oil. When you set a skewer and the bubbles comes around the skewer, it means it is hot. So now let's bring in our samosas and fry them into perfection. Just look at that. It's so beautiful. And my kitchen is smelling really, really good, guys. Kindly give this recipe a try and I know your family will love it. So the first batch is done. We will take it out from the oil and then bring the next batch into the oil. If you have watched till this far and you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel nor follow me on Facebook, what are you waiting for? Please do subscribe and follow me on Facebook to be part of this family. Thank you also so much for your support. If you really like this video, please give me some thumbs up, comment, like and share this video with your family and friends. Until I come your way next time with another simple but yet delicious recipes. Bye for now.
Masof's
smakelijk
Kitchen.
eten.